Alright, we are here for round one. My opponent gets to play first, unfortunately. But this is a pretty good hand, so we're not going to mulligan this. We have two pieces of removal. We have a Borderland Ranger and a Huntmaster. And then we have like the mana to support casting anything. So, this is a very good hand, so we're not going to mull. Opponent leads with Evolving Wilds, which means he's not going to be on like a hyper aggressive deck. So we will also play Evolving Wilds. So he gets a mountain with his Evolving Wilds. He's probably playing one of the mid-range decks. Interesting, 2 mountains. So I actually have no idea what our opponent is playing at this point. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, so since we have no other play, we're just going to use the Evolving Wilds again since it will come into play tapped. Okay, so our opponent is playing red-green. That's a fairly common deck, just like kind of a mid-range deck. I think we get an island here, just so we have like all of our colors of mana. And we will play a Borderland Ranger and get a forest. Since we do not have any more of these. I expect him to play like a Huntmaster or a Hellrider this turn. No. Okay, so he missed his land drop. Otherwise, he probably would have played. I would guess Huntmaster or Hellrider. These decks play both of those cards. So. And we are just going to play our own Huntmaster. Since he is missing land drops, we want to press the advantage as much as we can. And he didn't have Brimstone Volley for Huntmaster, which I think is surprising. So now he's discarding. Let's see. He discards a Silverheart. Probably has a bunch of 4-mana cards in his hand. Strangleroot Geist is a very good draw. So I think our play is going to be, we're going to play the Strangleroot Geist. We don't want to flip our Huntmaster back, so we're not going to play a second spell. The reason is that like if he miracles a bonfire, that might be his only way to beat us. We don't want him to be able to kill this as well. We don't want him to be able to kill everything we have. So we're just going to pass the turn. And he's probably just going to concede here. If he has a land, he maybe has Huntmaster. Okay, he draws the land, so this is Huntmaster probably. Yeah, he's playing Huntmaster of the Fells. So he's basically dead though. We're going to Brimstone Volley him. And then we're going to untap and bonfire him. So, and ooh, we drew Tamio. Fortunately, it does not matter. So yeah, we'll just bonfire him for 2, and that'll clear his board and let us attack for the win. All right, so that was a surprisingly easy game. Our opponent was mana screwed, and we were able to win pretty easily. So he's playing red-green. We didn't see any black, so he's probably not playing Jund, so it's probably just straight red-green. In that case, Zealous Conscripts isn't very good against red-green in my opinion. It's much better against Jund, so we're probably going to leave it in our sideboard. Devil's Play I like against the deck, so we'll consider it. We'll bring it in as a card to consider. Garruk I don't like that much against the deck. They have Hellrider, and they have easy ways to kill it. So I'm going to leave it on the bench. Dungeon Geist as well, I think is okay against them, but it's not great. It's good at dealing with Silverheart, but that's about it. So we have to decide what we want to do here. I think we're going to bring in 1 Devil's Play, and I'm going to cut a Brimstone Volley for it. I don't think Brimstone Volley is particularly great against their deck, and we're choosing to cut this instead of Pillar of Flame because they have Strangleroot Geist often and Huntmaster, and Pillar is just a cheaper answer to both these cards. Brimstone is not a very good answer to Strangleroot Geist. So we're going to go with this, and hopefully this will be good enough. So, alright, so he gets to play first again since he lost. We're going to mulligan this hand. It's only a 1 land, and yeah, we can't really cast any of our spells, so we're going to mulligan. We will keep this one. This one's not great, but it's not terrible either. Abundant Growth on Kessig Wolfrun is going to help us cast Strangleroot Geist. So we can't send this one back, but it's not the best hand. So okay, Evolving Wilds helps a lot actually. That lets us play Strangleroot Geist on turn 2. We're going to get a Forest with this, and then if we need to cast a red spell, we'll use Abundant Growth to do so. Alright, so he plays his own Strangleroot Geist, and we will be at 18. We'll get a Forest. Another Hinterland Harbor. So I think we're just gonna pass here and just look to trade Geists. I don't like the idea of racing with this hand when he's on the play. Interestingly, he's playing Cavernous Souls, and he named Human. He may be playing a deck that we have no idea. Most of the red-green lists don't play Cavernous Souls, so I'm kind of surprised to see it. So I'm interested to see, and he doesn't cast anything off it. So to me, that suggests he might have Wolfear Avenger. It's possible. So we're going to Abundant Growth our Forests and see if we can draw. Silverheart is not bad. So next turn we can play Huntmaster, and then the turn after that we can play Silverheart or Bonfire, you know, depending on what we want to do. So yeah, here comes Wolfear Avenger. So definitely not surprised to see that. And another Strangleroot Geist. We're just going to trade Geists here. And he is missing land drops again. We can't play Sulphur Falls because it comes into play tapped, even though this would be like the preferred land to play this turn. So we're just going to play Hinterland Harbor and then cast Huntmaster of the Fells. So we don't really have good blocks because he has, like he can regenerate this and this has Undying. But we're probably going to block Strangleroot Geist. Okay, so he is attacking. We're going to block Strangleroot Geist with this. And that way, like, if he doesn't have he doesn't have a spell to cast this turn. So we can flip Huntmaster and kill his Strangleroot Geist now, which is really good for us. That's pretty much exactly what we wanted to do. We could Miracle this Bonfire, but we're not going to, because we would rather just cast. I would rather cast Wolfear Silverheart, Soul Bond with my Ravager of the Fells, and put him on a 1-turn clock. So he is dead next turn unless he has something, basically. Because I have Kessig Wolfrun, I can give Ravager already has Trample, and I can give Silverheart Trample, so he's really just dead. He needs to draw a way to deal with this, and it seems unlikely. Yeah, he is conceded. So he had bad draws both games. Didn't even get to see anything that his deck was going to do. So, and we didn't really get to see a lot of what our deck does either, since we just kind of easily steamrolled. So I'll be back for round 2.